Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom08, and this is episode 48 of my series in which I will try to collect a billion iron ingots. In today's episode, I will attempt to set up the iron ore processing facility that I didn't get to in the last episode. And the first thing, I'm just going to go through this building here. I have this building set up for iron ore processing, and it has a nice little basement down here. Now, between episodes, I actually did some bee breeding over here because I spent 3 episodes breeding bees just, I don't know, this past week. So, I decided I wanted to do another breed, but I wasn't going to do it on camera because it would have taken quite a while to do, and it did. But what we have now is we have pyro queens, and I have a bunch of them stored. And what they do is they can make pyrotheum dust. And we will be using pyrotheum dust in this episode in our iron ore facility. So what we're going to do with this pyrotheum dust is we're going to put it into a magma crucible. And because I guess I want to keep a surprise until maybe later, unless you know exactly what I'm doing. The first thing I'm going to do this episode is I'm going to set up a bunch of bees down here. And actually, I didn't plan this out quite super well. But what I can do is I have a bunch of apiaries made. Actually, let's get rid of all this stuff for now. I have 24 of them. Let's grab a block of dirt and let's see here, flower, a dandelion. Couldn't think of what it's called for a second. And then what we can do is grab a bunch of, I think they're princesses now. Actually, I should just look at pyro. So we have a bunch of pyro princesses. And I'm not actually going to be able to do that right now. But what we can do, is I can't hold all of them right now. What I can do is I can go ahead and set up, or start this setup. And what we need to do is I'm going to set up 24 of these things. So a 5x5 area with the middle block as the flower is what we're looking for. I don't know why I just got rid of all those. Okay, it doesn't matter. I can do this. And I should have probably made sure to have a bunch of servos for this episode, but I haven't done that. I think I have some, though. Let's see here. Ooh, I don't have enough. So let's make 30 more. Hopefully that'll get cooking. Let's grab some more pyros. And we will need a stack of these. We won't actually need more than that. And all of these princesses I have made are pristine stock, which is awesome. So let's get inserting. We need a princess and a drone in every single one. So a princess, drone. And actually, I can do this off camera real fast, so I'm going to be back in just a little bit. And I'm back. I have every single one of these loaded up with a princess and a drone. So the next thing they need is upgrades. They all will require a hull emulation upgrade, an automation upgrade, which I haven't grabbed. I should probably make. Hopefully that won't take too long. So we need a hull emulation upgrade, an automation upgrade, and production upgrades. So I'm actually going to go away for a second to wait for those automation upgrades to craft up. And I will be back after they are done. Okay, I'm back. And that took about 3 seconds actually. So, hull emulation, automation, and production. And this will ensure that these bees perform quite quickly. This one actually, I accidentally gave it some power a second ago, but that's cool. That means it's already running. And this shouldn't take but just a second, so the next step is I need to hook up power. And I have a cryostable flux duct right over here that's in my building, in my next building over, that I can tap into. So that's pretty useful. So I'm just going to run that down and underneath. Now underneath here, I'm actually going to have to use signalum plated item ducts, because I also need to pull items out from the bottom. So I think I have everything in. Okay, cool. Now the next thing I need to, let's get rid of all this stuff I don't need anymore. I need to run this down here. And then to make it look nice, I'm gonna throw some covers on. Okay, so now we need access to down here. So what I can do is just, let's do it over here, because this will need to be hooked up to the applied energistic system. Let's just dig a nice little hole down here. Actually, let's go one deeper. Ah, shoot, shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's okay. Let's go one more. And then let's add an elevator, just because. So we need 2. And we can put them there and not there. I'm not real good. Okay, there. That should work. So that gives us access to down here. Now what I need to do is I need to hook these all up to signalum plated item ducts. So let's grab a stack of that. I already had some. Oh well. So, and I have my servos with me, so what we will need to do is just put this like this, and they will all need to be connected. And I dug down one more, that way I still have access to everything down here. Also what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to run this cryo-stabilized flux duct right this way, because as I was breeding my bees earlier, I came across a lack of power in my system. So if I attach more of these to the or if I have more attachments of the signalum plated impulse item ducts to the cryo-stabilized flux duct, I shouldn't have any power issues. So now the next thing I need to do is I need to slap on a bunch of servos here, and I need to activate them. It's still kind of cramped down here, but it should be all right. And I think I have just enough servos. No, I don't. I have like 50 something servos. I think I'm confusing my servos with something else. Okay, do I have? Okay, so let's try to be more organized in how we do this. That way we make sure we hit all of these with servos. Oh, and when we go up top, all the bees should be going now, because they should all have power. Okay, what's that, like 14 more? 12 more? And then we need to connect this up to something so that we can get our items into our system. Okay, 5 more. Oh man, I messed up. I'm turned sideways. Is that all of them? No. I knew it. I was trying to be organized and I did not succeed. Okay, I kind of think I have all of them active now. If I don't, then I can discover that later. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to hook these all up to a chest or something, and I'm not actually going to use a chest. I'm going to use modular storage once again. Fluid duct. Where'd I get rid of fluid duct? Uh-oh, I think I messed something up. I did. So I can't even use these over here. Whoops. Oh well. That is okay. Yeah, I hope that's good enough. I kind of think it is, because I only have 24 apiaries over here, which I have like, I don't know, 16 times. I have about 64 apiaries over there, and most of them are active. So we should be alright, and I need to rehook this up. Oh, that was a wither. I forgot to turn off my wither machine. Oh well. It only happens once in a while. Okay, modular storage. Nope. I can't spell. Okay. Actually, I don't want that one, because that one has stuff in it. I want the empty one, and I don't know which one the empty one is. It would be this one. Okay, cool. So, we can go ahead and slap this here. Actually, I don't want it there. I want it, let's put it here. And then we can just set that up like so. It doesn't need to be hooked up. See, look at that. We already have all this from these 24 apiaries over here. That right there is our gold mine. That's what we want. We can also use the blaze powder if I set something else up. I don't think I'm going to do that this episode, but that's cool. The next thing I need to do is I need to hook this up to my applied energistic system. Okay, I can't use those. I can use this green one though. So let's get some green. I don't even have regular. Okay, let's get some covered cable then. And yeah, we can just use regular for right. Yeah, I can use regular. Because it doesn't have to, if I had to cross other cables, I couldn't use the regular because it would connect and cause issues, but it does not. So we can go ahead and use that. And we need to come down, what is it, over here somewhere? Yeah. And we need an import bus. And we'll need to get rid of this torch. And we can replace that torch with like 2 more torches. Okay, so we need an import bus. And some speed. So, let's see here. And I shouldn't have got rid of my stone. Oh well. Okay, what I'm going to be doing with all of this is I'm going to set up, say, 4. Yeah, I'm not sure where the best place for this is. But I'm going to set up 4 magma crucibles. And they will be over here. And I need some conversion kits. Actually, let's get all the conversion kits. And then, let's see here. Need some augments to make them faster. And I'm not sure. How should I set up the inputs? I think the inputs will need to be on the bottom. And the outputs on top. Okay, how much power can this thing use? 750. So what I need to do is I need to go grab some more power. And I can do that from over here. I need some cryo. And I need more covered cable too. Just grab a bunch of that. We'll need some export bus, or not some. For right now we need 1, but later we'll need more. And we'll need more of these guys. We'll need iron ore and pyrotheum. I'm getting ahead of myself right now, but we will need the iron ore. So might as well grab it while I can. Okay. I'm gonna need 2. We can use the power from right here, and we can use the... Shoot, I need more. I need more covered cable. Shoot, I don't need... Yeah, I am confusing myself. I don't actually need 2 holes here. Nope. Okay. This is just gonna run. And actually, I probably should have not ran it there. That's okay. What I can do is I can run it into the wall and then run it down behind. Like so. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and we don't want to finish this out yet because we also need this over here. My goodness. I'm making a mess. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think what I'll do is I'll run this. I'll do a similar thing right here. And I'll run this down. Oh, whoops. Oh, well. And we need another modular storage. We'll need it something like right. Let's do it right here. And then export bus, not there, but here. And this will throw in the pyrotheum dust. And we can run this down. Now we need to run our power down. If I can. Come on. Okay, so let's grab some sand, make that looky nice. Like that. And I can get out, cool. Okay, so now I need my signalum plated item duct, which I got rid of a little while ago. I don't need a whole lot of it, but let's grab a stack just because. And yeah, transfers 4,000 RF per tick. We're going to be using a max of 750 times 4, which is what, like 3250 or something like that. So that's cool. We need a servo. And we need one of these guys. And we need it to be always on with the round robin. Is this hooked up? It is. Okay, that's weird. I'm not getting anything. Oh, that's because it can't. That's my bad. Okay, now we can cover this up with some stone. And let's get some... not some tanks, but we need a tank. So, what kind of tank? Just because we can, let's go ahead and use the best of the best. Let's use a black hole tank. And we can set this really anywhere we want. And can I lock this? It doesn't matter, I don't think. So let's grab some fluiduct. And let's make it the hardened fluiduct. Okay, cool. And we'll need even more of that. So let's grab a whole crap load. With the servo. Let's have a bunch of servos. So what we're gonna do here is this will be extracting and this will be going up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rip out all the blocks all the way around right here, all these iron blocks around the base to the other side over there. And I will also be ripping out the blocks under here. And I will be back after that's done. Okay, and I'm back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay signalum plated fluid duct. I decided against going with regular fluid duct here. Down here. And that will be to get my blazing pyrotheum or whatever it's called. Yes. Into machines. The next thing I need to do is I need to place down a bunch of, and I think I messed up again. I did this last time, unfortunately. So I need to grab my induction smelters. And let's just grab these guys. They're completely unformatted. Okay, let's see. We'll need an input in the bottom, and we'll also need, we need 2 other inputs. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit creative here, kind of like I was last time. Let's do something like, I think we did something like this last time. Unfortunately, there's not a great way to do all this. Hopefully this all plots out well. I'm gonna lay all these down. Actually, I might as well just see if the pattern works or not. That'll be okay. That will be okay. So the next thing I need to do is, okay, how exactly do I need these? I need to figure that out. Bottom needs to be an input because the liquid will be going into here, and we also need an input on the back and an input on the side. It needs to be like that. So this one would be, the purple needs to be over here, the blue needs to be down here, and the green needs to be there. So yeah. Okay, so the purple will be towards the middle here. The greens will be in the back. So I need to set up all of these like that. It's going to take a hot minute, so I'm going to do that off camera. I will be back in a bit. Okay, I finally have all that done, and I forgot I needed to also put an orange on the top as the output. Now, I need to go ahead and give these all resonant conversion kits. And so that won't take but a minute. And then I need to set up some plumbing here. Actually, let's add some augments first of all. So, let's see here. Guess we can get rid of these guys. Let's grab some augments. And first we're going to be using the pyro concentrator, which when we use the pyro concentrator, it essentially ups the yield by 1. So when we process our iron ore, and I saw it right here, with sand, instead of getting 2 iron ingots, we're going to get 3. So that's great. And then we're also going to need some of these. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in. I'm going to throw in 1 and 3, and that's how every single one will be set up. I will be back after I have all of these set up. Okay, now that I have all that set up, now these guys have all their blazing pyrotheum. What I need to do is I need to cut out these corners here, and one of them will be used for inputs and one for outputs. So let's go ahead. Actually, I need 2 of them for inputs. We can just do that. So let's get some modular storage again. We'll need 3 of them. Actually, hang on. I have 2 of them already made. One of them is sand, which is perfect because we'll need sand. And the other should be iron ore, which is perfect because we need iron ore. And these 2 will go right over here. So let's go ahead and set those up. Run down here to the basement. And set them up. We need an export bus right there and right there. This one is the sand, so we need sand. We need acceleration cards, and then this one is iron, and we also need acceleration cards. So let's go up here, and okay, one of these is the green. So what I need to do is I need to cut out this and this, and we need to put up some item duct. So let's grab a bunch of item duct. And I might need more than that, so let's grab a little bit more. And we will be using the impulse item duct again. And this will be set up. And we just need to, make this round robin. And this will need to be set up like so. And I'm using the signalum plated item duct on purpose here, because I want to, where's my, I think my power is somewhere like here. Cool. Let's get a piece of flex duct. I have some flex duct. I'm not sure that my signalum plated flue duct underneath could handle all the power, so that's just another route of power to get more power to these things. Now, to be honest, I want to shut this off for a little bit. Let's see here. We have sand in here. Cool. That's perfect. The next thing I need to do is set up more item duct. And that will be from here. And we need to get rid of this. We also need to get rid of this. And we'll need to get rid of all of those because that'll be a nuisance. And I need to put all of this up like this. And I'm gonna have to be super careful here because I need these lines not to mix, and they will want to. Or connect, I should say, not mix. See, like, I need to have them not connect here. Otherwise, bad times will be had by all. Let's just go ahead and let's do it like this. We need this down here. Okay, that is good for right now. Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough. Shoot. I think I just have enough though. Okay, now I need to make sure that none of these are connected right here. And this is going to be kind of the tricky part of getting this to work correctly. Because if I have any rogue connections, it will not work correctly. So let's get some more modular storage. We need just this one more. And this will be the last piece of the puzzle. And that can remain connected. But it needs a filter. Yeah. And this needs to say, okay, we need a whitelist iron, and for right now we're gonna do iron ingots and rich slag because I think those are just the two products that we are getting right now. We're probably gonna switch this up a little bit in the future, but for right now, okay. Shoot, and I need a bunch more filters. This is the iron ore. So I need iron ore. Okay, I need a lot of filters. Okay, what I'm going to do off camera is I need to set a filter on every single one of these, and it needs to be whitelisted to iron ore. So I'm going to be back after I have all those set up. Okay, I think I have all the filters set up. I need to do one last thing over here. I need to set up my import bus. So let's grab an import bus and can just slap it on, throw some acceleration cards, and then we can just simply run this across. Or not. Look at this. This is terrible. Oh well, it works. This is ugly. I'm probably gonna make that look better, but I don't need to do that right now. What I need to do right now is I need to slap a servo on this guy right here. Come on, buddy, work. These guys should start lighting up. If they're set up right, they will all light up. Things are looking good so far. So, are we getting any iron ingots? No. No, we're not. Why are we not getting iron ingots? We should be. Okay, and there's some sort of error right here. Oh, that's why. I didn't do the round robin. Okay, I saw... Okay, cool. We're starting to get stuff now. It looks like this is all set up nice and dandy. The last thing I need to do is I need to make this look a little bit nicer. And for that, I have some covers. And this is kind of a simple process. We're just going to first go around the outside here and block this up like... Not like that. Yeah, like this. And I can do that off camera. I'm also going to be putting covers in here along right there, and like so and so forth. So I will be back in a little bit after I'm done with these covers. And I'm back for the final time here. I have completed my setup and it looks pretty good. Currently, it looks like we are running a slight deficit of this blazing pyrotheum. That's okay because these things will run without the blazing pyrotheum. They just won't make the additional iron ingot, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. If I really want, I can just up the production, or I can add more pyro bees down there and I can get more pyrotheum. In today's episode, I managed to set up that iron processing facility, and it looks pretty good. I think it'll function pretty well too, so I'm pretty happy about it. Right now, I have 5.7 million iron ingots with an additional 2.2 million iron ore that needs to be processed. Hopefully, this backlog will start coming down. It actually looks like it's not, so we're going to have to do a little bit more iron processing. Actually, it looks pretty even. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But for right now, this is Minecraft Phenom 08. I will see you next time.